Hey, what's up, Warrior Tribe? This is Adam here, here again today with a comparison. I want to compare the two guns that I really like. You know, I'm not a big fan of smaller pistols, but I wanted to take a look at these guys, compare them, let you guys kind of know what I'm thinking about them. If you're a guy like me, I like carrying a Glock 19 as my everyday carry, but a lot of people are looking, you know, maybe that's a little bulky, a little too big. They're looking to downsize just a bit, but they don't want to lose capacity too much. So what I'm looking at today is the Glock 43X. This is a Gen 5 gun, okay, and the Sig P365. All right. So I want to compare these because they're both selling very well. You know, you see a lot more people with them. Like I said, some people just want to get a smaller, more compact carry, and they don't want to lose a lot of that capacity. You know, some of those really subcompact guns that are holding maybe 7 with 1 in the chamber, right? So, to start out, the Glock 43X, this is going for about $450 to $500. Okay, so if you wanted to go buy one today, that's about what you're looking at paying for it. The 365, the Sig, this is going for about $549. Now, obviously that can change in different locations or price gouging right now, Corona. All right, so a couple things, that's what you can look at if you're comparing prices. $450 to $500, $549, okay? And I'm sure taxes not included in that price. So what I'm going to show you, they both carry 10 rounds, okay? So this is the Sig P365 10 round mag, pretty tiny, pretty small, right? It's kind of like ninja stuff going on there, right? So, and then the Glock 43X 10 round magazine, as you can see, single stack. And this is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a double to single. I don't know what kind of witchcraft they did, but here's the size comparison. Glock 43X, Sig 365. All right. So with the Glock 43X, this came out in like January 2019. All right. When you buy it, it comes with two 10 round magazines. It's a Gen 5. It's got the reversible mag. Okay, so you can flip that if you're a Louis or a wrong-handed person, you can flip that to the other side and, you know, get all happy with it and good at the range, right? It's good grip. It's got a good grip on it, full grip. So unless you have monster hands, you can get your whole hand on this. It's got a beaver tail, so if you have a large hand, it will stop that, and the slide won't chew your what would that be? Your in between thumb and finger, right? It won't grab at that. When you come down, it's not flared, but it does have a little lip right here. And since I've been shooting it, what I'm finding is when you grip it, it actually helps push your hand up to a stronger position so you can get more control, less recoil, right? Doesn't have a light rail on it, but the TLR6, from my understanding, can go on this. I haven't used it, but this is what I've heard. All right, so you might want to check that out before buying it. Verify, right? Trust but verify what I'm saying. The Gen 5 trigger on it, I like it. I think the Gen 5 triggers in Glocks are very good, factory wise, you know. So it has a nice crisp break and good reset. So it makes your second shot, third shot, fourth shot predictable. Okay. The front slide you have here, you know, this one came with this whatever nickel color Cerakote on it, but I believe they discontinued it. I think they're only coming in black now, which is kind of cool because this is kind of, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this color. I'm a big fan of the gun, just not the color on the slide. So, you know, I'd probably go and get a Psycho too. I know a guy, so, you know, I'm gonna look at that. The sights are polymer sights, you know, Glock sights, but on these Gen 5s, you notice that U on the rear sight, it's a little wider. Seems a little bigger. You know, get a little more focus in there. The breakdown is easy. You know, it's regular Glock breakdown, just like all the others. So, you know, it's two guys here that come down. You know, just pull that back a little bit. These two guys come down. Front slide comes off. I'm not gonna do that today. You know, there's about 6,000 YouTube videos on how to break down a Glock, so, you know, check that out. It's the barrel's just over 3 inches, and it has the Glock versions of melanite on it, so to prevent corrosion, hardens, and whatnot. So it's a slim grip. It's a very slim grip. So as far as concealability, you know, pretty small slide and frame-wise length, and then it's pretty thin. It's very thin. So as far as concealing appendix, or if you're doing a 3-4 o'clock hold on the belt, or even inside the waist, you know, it's a easy concealable go-to gun. Like I said, with a 10-round capacity, I like it. Full grip, comfortable. Might be something you want to look at. All right, moving over to the P365, and I've talked about this in another video. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of these smaller guns, but as I shoot them, getting more used to them, I'm starting to like them. You know, the 365 comes in a couple different versions. This is the regular P365, and this one has a thumb safe on it. This is actually my wife's, so she's more comfortable with the thumb safe. So yeah, we got this. But the 365 in this version, you can get it without a safety, a thumb safety. So if you don't want that thumb safety, not a problem. You can find one without. It also comes in the 365 XL, which is a little longer slide and barrel, a little longer grip, and that holds 12. So the two magazines that come with that are 12-round magazines. And then it comes with that spacecraft technology, the 365 SAS, which is like an anti-snag pistol. I think they made it more for maybe if you're gonna carry it in your pocket or whatever. But it has the MetPro Light bullseye sight in the back. It's inset into the gun, so there's no front sight post, no rear. You just look into that bullseye. And I also did a little review on that. I threw one on my Glock. Pretty cool. Pretty cool if you're looking for, you know, something to get people talking at the range. Go check out a 365 SAS. They're a little more expensive, not terrible, but it's cool. It's a pretty cool gun. So cool thing about it is they did come out with a few versions to help people out. If you have bigger hands, you want a longer barrel, longer slide, you know, they work through it. And, the capacity on these are great. Like I said, this little guy right here, because holding it up, let me see if I can do this. Neither one has a magazine in it, and the 365 is right here, 43X right here. Both hold 10 rounds, okay? So, you know, if you're looking at concealed carry, you know, that 3/4 of an inch might make a difference to you. So, I said the magazine right here. Now, they also come, so this is a 10-round magazine, and this has a little pinky extension, but what it comes with too is a flat 10-round magazine also. Now, with the 365, you can buy a 12-round mag to go into that, and it just fits right in, you know. Zoom. So if you needed that little extra, you know, grip, you got that. Now let me see something. I want to see if what it's like with the 12 round mag in compared to the Glock with its 10 round. So that's the 365 with the 12 round magazine in it compared to the 43X with 10 round magazine in it. Okay, so you can see it's still saving space for you with the 12 round mag. Now they also did a 15 round magazine for this guy, so you can get a 12, 15, 10 round magazines for it. Maybe you want your reload to be a 15 or a 12 and carry the 10 in there for easier concealment. So it does have some more options than the Glock. Okay, so when I'm comparing them now, let me get down to this. The grip on the 365, it's a little more aggressive. Not terrible. You know, I think I talked about it before. I would give it a medium grip. So, but you could feel if you're sweating or if it was wet, it would hold for you. So that's nice. The takedown is like a lot of SIGs. Just put that slide lock back, rotate this down, let that release the slide, pull it off forward. Again, I'm not going to break them down. The sights on the Sig, I think, are a little better. You got steel sights, night sights in the back, tritium up front. So maybe that's where that extra money comes in when you're buying it, right? It's coming with a little deeper pocket stuff on it. It's very ergonomic. You can get high up on there into the gun itself, which again helps recoil management and your follow through. The mag release is reversible, and you know, just like with a lot of SIGs, the trigger is very good. It's a nice break on there, and you know, it's hard to beat a Glock trigger right out of the factory, you know. So it's just a nice little pop, nice reset, right? The Glock, you know, so hit the wall right there, good break, nice reset, you know. So the Gen 5 trigger on the Glock is, I feel, a little better than the other generations. So they have improved there. If we could just get them to do something with their sights, right? Hey, you gotta get good with them. You get good with Glock sights, you know, factory sights. Then you upgrade, you'll be great with them. All right, so gotta train. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to shoot these a little bit. And you know, I'm gonna stay in close. I'm gonna probably do about 5 yards, shoot on a little target, just so we can see the practical accuracy of it. I'm not gonna be doing any precision shooting, just, you know, straight up and down, put a few rounds into a target from, like I said, 5 yards. Because, you know, it's gonna be up to you, and it's gonna be up to your comfort how you like these guns. I think they're both comfortable. I do tend to like the more full grip of the Glock a little better than the Sig. But I'm telling you, it's hard not to like or want to carry the Sig, because it is a nice gun. So I'm gonna go set the target up. Like I said, probably about 5 rounds each into it, just so you can see you know, the recoil of the pistol, because, you know, out of smaller guns there is a little more snap. So you can check that out and you know, see the practical exercise that I'm gonna do, and see the practical you know, accuracy of it. And you know, I guarantee you they're both fun to shoot, so I'll get right on it. Okay, so I got my eyes and ears on. I'm gonna go up back about 5 yards and fire into this target using the Glock 43X first. So like I said, very concealable, slim. It's got the full grip, so that makes it more comfortable in my opinion. You know, we'll see how it is. Watch for the snappiness of it. You know, I have a smaller pistol frame. It does tend to be a little more snappy, so watch that, see you know, how you would think you would do with it. So that's just something to consider when buying something that's going to protect you. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go back 5 yards and you know, shoot this thing for you, probably about 5 rounds. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go over this way. All right. So I shot at the left target. Okay, so you know, grouped it okay, but shoot, man, just like that's kind of my thing with these little pistols. I tend to go left a little bit with them. So I don't know if it's because the thinner grip or whatever, but that seems to be my MO with the smaller pistols. Something I better work on. Okay, up next is the Sig P365. And if you remember, this is the one with the thumb safety. All right, you can get it without it, and you can get them in the XL and the SAS. So remember that. You know, 10-round magazine in this. Like I said, it's a little smaller than the 43X in the grip, and actually in the slide too, it's a little shorter. All right, so I'm gonna put 5 rounds from 5 yards on the right target. Okay. All right. So, let's see here. All right, with that little guy, I had 1 flyer. Yeah, I went low a little bit. What was that last one? Yep, and still stayed a little left. So I'm finding on target, I had 1 flyer, but I tend to hit a little left with these smaller pistols. So something to look at yourself, you know. Got to get out there and shoot them a lot. Like I said, I don't really shoot these a whole lot. I'm more into the compact to larger pistols, but I really am starting to enjoy these smaller subcompact pistols a little bit more. They're just easy to conceal. They're easy to have on you, and to you know, protect yourself. And what they're doing with them now, these small guns with larger capacity, something to take a look at. So check out the 43X from Glock and the Sig P365. I think you'll enjoy them. So go put one in your hand, test it out, and you know, I hope everything's as fun for you as it was for me today. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, we provide purpose, direction, and motivation. Check us out on warriortribetactical.com. Come get some training, and you know, check us out on Instagram and Facebook at what is that? Warrior Tribe Tactical, I think. I'll check with my wife. I don't know, but hey, thanks for watching. Have a good one.